Hey everybody, welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 2019. Thank you guys for sticking with us. It's day 3, but more importantly, it is Indie Day here on our stream. To kick things off, I'm Morgan from the Treehouse. I'm here with Sam and Audrey, and to get Indie Day started, we're gonna be looking at a lot of titles, but for this one, I want you guys, get those headphones on, pump those desk speakers. We are gonna be taking a look at Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of the NecroDancer, featuring The Legend of Zelda. Sam.
Let's get started.
Good job.
And I wanted to start right here on the title screen. If we could get a little bit more of that music.
We could just stay here forever. Yeah. It's so good.
I almost don't even want to start the game.
I know.
Thursday morning, Zelda and chill. Let's just sit here and listen to this for a little while. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Yeah,
okay.
We're not bluffing. We could listen to this forever.
Yeah, for sure. I think I probably will start the game though because I like it and I want to play.
Okay, fine.
All right, so getting started here. The title's a little bit long, but it gives you a lot of clues about what this game really is. It is a Crypt of the NecroDancer game that features elements of The Legend of Zelda, and it takes place in Hyrule. If you haven't played Crypt of the NecroDancer before, it's likely you've never played anything like Crypt of the NecroDancer, because it's fairly unique. This is a kind of rhythm action game. You notice as soon as I started moving there, the enemies started moving on a movement pattern. And I need to move along with the beat, otherwise I'll miss a beat like I did just there. So we have a visual indicator at the bottom of the screen letting me know what the beat is, but also the audio as well, which is just fantastic.
We just have to point out right off the bat, you're playing as Zelda.
Oh yeah.
And that's pretty cool.
That doesn't happen often enough, so I'm really excited that we get to do that in this game. And I just took damage there. So all of my movement needs to happen on the beat. This is what happens if I try to not move on the beat. You see, yeah. Trill will come in and yell at me and ask me if I want to turn on fixed beat mode. No, I don't need to do that. I was just doing that for the purposes of demonstration. But all of the enemies also have their own movement patterns. And learning those movement patterns is one of the keys to being successful in this game. So the way you attack is by kind of pressing the control pad into the same direction that an enemy is when an enemy is either at rest or just about to attack you. So one of the ways that you take damage is either by a telegraphed enemy attack or by moving into the same square that an enemy is attempting to move into at the same time.
There's an enemy in the bottom left there, Sam.
Yes, there is. The cuckoos are evil. If they'll get in your way, and if you accidentally hit them several times, they behave just as cuckoos do, because we're in Hyrule, and they will swarm you to death.
Yeah, there's nothing like an enemy aggressively dancing toward you.
Yeah, and you'll notice like that, so that projectile is even moving along with the beat.
I see
which is
really trippy.
Yeah, it's really trippy.
Ooh, nice,
all right.
Nice.
So yeah, I used Nehru's Love, which offers you a protection ability, and that will allow you to reflect projectiles if you get the timing right. So you'll notice that now all of the enemies are gone on the screen. I get free movement, so I can just move around at will. I don't have to worry about the beat, and I also received a diamond. So you'll see it at the top left corner of the screen. So I have 33 of those diamonds right now. I did have to play up this save file a little bit to give me a fighting chance because this game is very difficult. And also because it happens on the beat, talking and playing at the same time is especially difficult. It's like rubbing your head and patting your belly or whatever that thing is. It's that kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and get going here.
You notice since you're surrounded by enemies again, the music got frenetic.
Yeah.
It really tells you to stay on your game.
So the weapon that I'm using right now is a dagger, and that means that I can only attack. Oh, I'm taking damage here. I can only attack one square directly in front of me. But because this takes place in Hyrule, you have all kinds of Legend of Zelda weapons represented. And I'll go into the inventory here so we can take a look. We've got bombs, bomb chews, we got a bow, and up in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see I have a shovel and a torch, and those will come into use a little bit later. But those are limited time use items, so those won't stay with you if you're defeated. So this isn't a roguelike, but it does have roguelike elements, and it's much more approachable than Crypt of the NecroDancer was. That was a notoriously difficult game. But I'm going to switch to this broadsword here so we can get a look at how that looks.
It's cool. A lot of those elements you saw on that screen will be familiar to the Legend of Zelda fans. We even have little pieces of heart up there in the top left corner.
That's right. And so that's one of the many collectibles that you can get in the game. Oh, so you see, with the broadsword, I'm able to attack 3 tiles in front of me, which is incredibly useful, especially if you're having a rough time with this game. Ah, and here we are.
Oh, you can breathe now.
Yeah, so we're in Kakariko Village, and because we're in Hyrule, we have all of these familiar Legend of Zelda locales. And even though the music is peaceful, you'll notice we still do have enemies on this screen.
Those darn Kukos.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm not going to do that just yet.
Just a little one.
Yeah, I'm going to explore a little bit.
Show them what's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Sleeping as always.
Yep. Let's see if we can't do something about that. Look,
This familiar face.
Yeah, this is Dompe's second appearance on Treehouse Live.
Dompe's big day.
Yeah. He was telling us about a hibiscus potion, and we might be able to use that to wake the sleepy boy in that house. All right, so now we're entering a crypt. A few notes. So the world map is randomly generated. And that random generation happens when you start a new game. And then it remains persistent even if you're defeated throughout the duration of the game. But the crypts in the dungeons are all procedurally generated. And that changes every time you enter a crypt. So if you're defeated and you re-enter a crypt or a dungeon, it'll reform in a completely new fashion.
Oh yeah,
so
look at that.
As you can see, yeah, it's completely
Can't even
different
go
here.
left now.
So I'm going to try and dispatch everyone in here.
You got this.
And if you, again, we're going to point this out a lot, but the music is absolutely
so good.
amazing in this game. It's not only...
Oh, that's not a treasure chest.
Oh,
no,
run.
All right,
It's
cool.
not only familiar Zelda tunes, they're also medleys and remixes that we've never heard before.
Yeah.
And another thing you can tell is that looking at these enemies, you really have to keep an eye on their movements because they will give you a tell when they're about to attack. And that's really
That's right.
important if you don't want to take damage.
Oh, we can hear the dulcet tones of a familiar voice.
Oh, go
Let's see if we can't
towards
make our
the
way over there.
music.
Oh, I need a
And
key.
Sam, you mentioned that it's roguelike, or has roguelike elements. So some of the items you've collected, if you were to die, you would actually lose those. But
That's
some
right.
of them you would get to keep.
That's right. So any of my Legend of Zelda series items or my weapons, oh, that Poe, you need to... Oh, I got stuck in a web.
No, good.
Yeah, so the Poes are almost like boos. They only move when you're not looking at them.
You're pretty well bottlenecking those enemies like that.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
decent strategy.
So I just got a flail, and it was a glass flail. So the thing about the glass weapons is that they will crack or they will break if you take any damage. So I'll get to use it for as long as I have it. So some of these enemies are yeah, and it just broke just there.
Yeah, you've said this before, but I think it's worth pointing out again. You are talking while playing on the show floor a rhythm game.
Yeah,
so good on you.
I'm missing a few beats here and there,
no
but
small task.
that's just the way it is. So the shovel allows you to manipulate the terrain a little bit and to get into new areas.
And there's something like just watching you play this a lot. A lot of times when you encounter an enemy, you're actually kind of backing up a few steps to sort of let their movement
That's
pattern,
right.
or I guess more like a dance pattern, come to you.
Who's this beautiful voice?
That's a lot of fun. I bought a key. I don't know if I'll get to use it. We'll see. So I have a temporary or a limited time use item right now that allows me to see what's in treasure chests before I open them, which is really useful. Okay, cool. So you see that skull icon on the floor. That indicates we're about to enter like a little challenge room.
Boy.
This is like
We believe
like the
you.
nightclub, dungeon nightclub.
You have such determination to not go straight for those rupees. I would die going for the rupees.
That was really, you did a really good job in there.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, collecting keys. So let's see if we can't find what's going on in this Kakariko Crypt. There's a locked door. Oh, great.
Oh, no.
Look what I did. I might have to dip out of this real quick in order to reset this dungeon, or this crypt. But the music, oh my goodness.
It's really amazing. Fans of Legend of Zelda will really love to hear all of these beautiful remixes of these classic songs. And friends from Crypt of the NecroDancer will be happy to see their singing friend again.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so many elements from both of the games represented. So I could be using my bow. The cool thing about the bow is that it allows you to attack enemies from far away, but you still need to be doing that on the beat.
I love the little like map in the bottom right. It's like you know your map being revealed as you go to new areas, but it's like these big chunky pixels down there that just look, I don't know.
So here we're like fighting Shadow Link.
Shadow Link is not sleepy.
No. And he is the boss of the Kakariko Crypt.
Oh, well dodged.
So I can attack him from the side, and the broadsword is going to...
Hibiscus
Thank
potion.
goodness. All right.
Yes.
I got it. We know what we can use that for. But because there are still enemies in the crypt, you notice that the music didn't go back to its nice, calm state.
Yeah, you've still got your beats along the bottom. You've still got to keep moving to that cadence.
So I only briefly touched on the diamonds, but the diamonds are the persistent currency.
Yeah.
And they'll stay with you even if you're defeated. And you don't have to spin them all in one go. So you can collect them up and save them for something
Right, but the
a little bit
rupees, you
later.
would have lost those if you had died in
Yes,
that
the
dungeon.
rupees, my limited time use items, all of those I would have lost if I was defeated.
Wake up, Link.
Yes.
Jumps out of bed, already dressed. Ready to go.
And Link, I do need your help.
Yeah. When you put your bed in the middle of your room, that's how important sleep is. You know?
That's true.
Like,
He has his priorities.
So I'm going to enlist Link's help here when we start some co-op. So how about it, Audrey?
Let's
you want to
do
join
it.
in?
All right.
Okay, cool. Yay! All right, so you have your own set of weapons, and there are some weapons that only Link can use. I did it.
Yeah.
I did
I
the
was-
thing.
that's what I was going
did
to
the thing.
do.
Why?
I did. I
You
knew
took
you were
that
going to do
from
it.
me.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go back.
Okay.
Actually, I'm
Lead the
going
way, lady.
You want to see Zelda jam out here?
I do.
So I just used the golden loot, which is going to allow me to warp
yes.
to different areas of the map.
I love it.
So
More
I've
chunky
revealed
pixels.
Yeah, I've revealed a lot of this already, but we don't want to show too much of it off. So we're going to warp to an area called the Gerudo Ruins. And
and
yeah,
the song
music,
here.
I know,
Oh,
it's so good. So when you're playing in co-op, it makes things a lot easier because you can dispatch enemies more quickly, but it also makes things in a way more challenging because I haven't touched on it just yet because I haven't been able to maintain a good multiplier. But if you defeat a lot of enemies in a row without missing a beat and without taking damage, then you'll earn a multiplier and you'll start a nice combo, and that can have many different positive effects. You'll earn more diamonds whenever you clear the entire screen of oh, this is where I got the golden loot. So hey, we get to say hi to Cadence.
What's up, Cadence?
So to kind of set up what we're going to do here, I want to head back towards the Gerudo Ruins. And we're going to go in here. All right. So we're going to need 3 gears. And hopefully we can find those around here. So as I was saying about the multiplier, there are some weapons that'll actually do more damage if you have a high multiplier. Those are modifiers that you can add on to your weapons. And apologies, I think I have a little bit of an advantage here because I have a weapon that allows me to attack many tiles in front of me, but Audrey does not.
I know, you start with a short-range weapon, and it is punishing.
Yeah, and if you guys pay attention to that triangle at the bottom of the screen, if it starts to get kind of electrically charged and stuff starts happening, that means that multiplier is going up.
Okay, I think
You have to jump on the beat here, or you will get pummeled. Oh, defeat all enemies.
Oh, no.
It's like, just give me the goods.
All right, we got one. I need some hearts. Oh, do you
Oh,
want to
we are
grab that
low
shovel?
on hearts.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah,
oh,
you need that
yes.
shovel.
Sweet shovel.
Okay.
I'm a little bit worried about the heart situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to be careful about that. If we're defeated, it's okay. We'll just get to show you what the defeat sequence looks like.
Oh,
Use that
no,
as a-
tempo up.
Oh, no, okay. You stepped on that button
Yes.
that increased the tempo.
You have to
and
watch
that's really
out
bad
for those
news.
switches. I'm sorry, Zelda.
Oh, no.
Oh,
okay.
my.
Things are looking bad for me. Oh, no. Okay, I need to get away from this big guy.
Yeah, we
here.
need to.
We don't need to defeat all the enemies, so I'm going to head over here to the right.
I'm gonna try and get away from him.
Can you follow me over here?
I am.
Run and shovel your way to.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, the music.
Makes you feel better even when it's taunting
Right.
you. Oh.
One of the things that I like to do, because once you start in motion, you kind of need to stay in motion. Oh no. Okay.
Okay.
So if you were to go to a Sheikah Stone, you could revive me. And the Sheikah Stone is just down there to your left, if you can make your way there. Don't bump into the cactuses, though.
No. Oh, I mean, fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Sheikah Stone.
Oh, no.
Yes.
You're going to make it.
Close.
I believe in you.
I believe. Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, boy.
It didn't fill your hearts, though.
No.
Oh, I don't have a shovel anymore, so can you destroy
Yeah,
this?
I can get through here.
There we go.
That's called teamwork.
All right. Oh, I'm going to need more of your help.
Oh.
So yeah, once again, those limited time use items, when you're defeated, you lose those.
And it doesn't feel so good.
Nice. So you see the mark on that treasure chest there. That means that we're going to need to defeat all of the enemies in this area before we're going to be able to access it.
Oh, nice.
Thank goodness.
Just in time. Oh, we got the other gear.
Okay, cool.
One
we
to
need
go.
just one more.
And one thing that I find interesting is like you said, Sam, it's when you're playing co-op, it's a little bit easier in a lot of regards. But on the other hand, like you might, it's almost impossible to stay out of each other's way as you're jumping to the feet and dodging enemies. So sometimes you might need to go a certain square and your buddy's there, and you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's also much harder to maintain that multiplier because you're both working toward it simultaneously. So we can dispatch these enemies so much quicker since we're playing in co-op. But Link and Zelda playing together, that's so cool.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Just as I fall,
Okay.
you say that.
It's all right. I'll see if I can't finish this room off. Okay,
I believe.
Cool.
Very wise.
All right.
Ah, third gear. And another shovel.
Yeah. So those limited time use items, they'll replace the one that you have, and you can choose which you'd rather keep. All right, so I'm going to visit the Sheikah Stone, revive you. There we are.
Thank you.
All right, cool. So we got the 3 gears. Let's go inside. Oh, rather I'm going to shoot an arrow at you. You're going to charge me? Okay.
Oh, nothing's for free in this world.
Oh, free.
Oh.
Oh, we can hear the sounds already.
It's pretty treacherous in here. Gotta stay out of each other's way.
Look
stay
at
out
all
of
the enemies.
I know.
So one of the things I like to do is kind of buffer my movement against the walls sometimes, because that'll keep the enemies moving in their movement pattern. But you don't necessarily have to move. Oh, could we use another piece of art? We got plenty of them. Oh, yes, and that was enough to get us another heart container.
Yeah,
and refill
cleaned out
all
his
of our health.
wares.
But yes, I'm not sure if you're watching. Like what Sam meant is you have to move every beat. You can't just stand still.
Right.
So, but you can kind of bounce up off a wall so that you're not having to like advance toward an enemy or something like that.
Oh, I've got them all bottlenecked. That was a slaughter.
That'll show them to just stand around.
Okay, looks like another. Let's go. Nice.
Key.
All right. Oh.
Right, grab your
headphones.
I know. It just it was like a crazy breakdown that happened in there. Oh my god.
I didn't want to talk while it was happening. This is going to be challenging. That is a little bomb button, but I want. Okay, I'll just get it from the side.
Nice.
Oh, cool. We got a map.
Come on, hit the bomb button.
No.
Well, you'll see what happens. You need to get away from them because the bombs will damage you also. Okay. Okay.
Well done.
That broadsword is really helpful. Okay, cool. Ooh, here we go. What do you want?
Let's get the boomerang.
Boomerang.
Yes. My arm is complete.
All right, you can see over on the right side of the screen where that's assigned, that button assignment there.
Oh, very cool.
I love just looking at all the stuff you guys have up in that upper left and right.
Yeah,
It's like there's so much stuff.
There's a lot of stuff going on. So again, your keys, your rupees, any of your limited time use items, all of those you lose whenever you're defeated. But any of the tiles that you've, the map squares that you've revealed, whenever you activate a Sheikah Stone, that becomes a warp point and you can return there. So the entire world state doesn't reset every time you're defeated. And that's a difference from Crypt of the NecroDancer. We're making quick work. Well done. Another key.
We're loaded up on keys.
Just need to find some places to use them.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Okay. So now I have a spear. And the cool thing about the spear is that it allows me to attack enemies that are a tile away from me. So it gives me a little bit more each. Didn't help me there.
I took your rupees. Sorry.
No. Okay, I found another locked door.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, we need to destroy these coffins as soon as... Oh, gosh.
Try to get around to that
really
other
tough.
coffin.
Got it.
Recognize this guy.
Oh, no.
No. Get away.
There we are. Oh, thank goodness. I've only got half a heart left. Oh, no. No. And that was the end of me. Audrey, see what you can do on your own.
We've got this. Maybe. Oh, I needed that guy over here. Oh, no. Come on. Over here.
There you go.
Got it.
Nice.
Got it.
If you go back, you might be able to get that chest.
Ooh.
I think you're gonna need to.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
Okay, yeah. So now if you step on that, oh, okay, so you can actually get back to the Sheikah Stone really quickly if you want to and revive me. Yeah, so, if you push that so that you can use it as a stepping stone. Yeah, and now if you go all the way down outside of the Gerudo Ruins.
Good luck. That sounds sarcastic right now for some reason.
And if you hit that Sheikah Stone.
Yeah, we've got this.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You seem really excited to join the boss fight, Sam. I don't know.
Yeah, he's like, you can just go back, and I'm not arguing. I'm not mad. Please join the boss fight.
This fight is really challenging. So we're going to need all the help we can get.
Yes. This is exciting.
Oh, boy.
And we get our first look at the new villain of this game, Octavo.
He thinks Hyrule belongs to him, but I tend to disagree.
So he's kind of forced the king into a deep slumber, and that sets up the story.
Link's jealous. He's like, I want to be in a deep slumber. Oh boy, Guitar Most Nights.
Bass Guitar Most Nights.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's really cool and frightening.
Good luck.
You as well. Oh, no.
Are you down already?
I'm already down.
Oh, no.
I think I was low on health.
Oh, dang.
Oh, dodge.
This is why you were revived, Sam.
Maybe I should have died and had you revive me. Oh, good.
Okay, I gotta
get
stay
the
away from the hot
minions
holes. I need to make my way around, but they're moving with me.
Now I can backseat groove. Okay. Oh
no.
Oh, man.
Gotta get that last guy.
Oh, no. I'm on the hot coals.
Get off of there. Oh, that was nice.
You can do this.
That range is
Yeah,
really
that
coming in
range weapon
handy.
is helpful.
No.
Oh,
no.
Oh, get
I gotta
out of
get
there.
out of here.
Get out of there.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Okay, so we'll get to see. We'll get to see the
As
defeat sequence.
intended.
Yeah. All right. So when you're defeated, you come and you get to talk to the Oracle, and the Oracle will allow you to use your diamonds on any one of these things that might help you out. I think we should probably each take a shovel, but we're gonna get to go right back into the boss room and give that one more shot. So we've already done all the work. We have full health. If you have multiple items, I might I might go back to this broadsword, although that range was really
That
helpful.
range was pretty helpful
Yeah,
for those
okay.
You
guys.
could like reach over the coals and just like poke him. Hi, hi.
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. I think we needed to, did we need to go through here first? Nope. I thought this is where the room was. Oh, it is. Okay.
There we go.
Cool.
Yeah, don't play scared. You're trying to get out of this boss
No.
fight. I don't remember where it was.
One down.
That was totally intentional. It just gave us an opportunity to listen to the music again.
And visually, actually, the size of these bosses, I think, really reinforces like their movement patterns. It gives you a chance to like,
Oh, no.
if you're not playing, like I'm just watching and not talking and playing. It's a lot easier for me to follow the boss's movements because they're so gigantic.
No, no. They are being really aggressive right now. Okay. Get off those hot
no.
calls, buddy.
Oh, he's moving into us. We've got.
Got
oh,
this.
You got this. You got this. You got
There
this.
you
You
go.
got this. You got
can do
this.
this. One heart. I believe in you, though. Come on, 3 hits. Oh, that is
2 more
smart.
arrows. One more
One
arrow.
more.
One more arrow.
Yes.
There we go.
Got him.
The power of ranged weapons.
And let's collect our reward.
Yes. It's a pretty sick gem.
It's really cool. That's right. I do feel a magical aura.
That's true.
Wow, that was
That's way too much fun to
Yeah,
play
yeah.
Oh my
co-op.
goodness.
It really is.
that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about all the time we have for that segment. I'm glad we got to see that boss fight through.
Good work, Sam.
And yeah, what else do we have? Anything in closing thoughts about this game, I guess?
Yeah, absolutely. Grab your headphones. Crypt, Cadence of Hyrule, the Crypt of the NecroDancer, featuring The Legend of Zelda, is available to download on Nintendo eShop this morning.
Yes.
This morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. So, Sam, Audrey, thank you guys. And Indie Day rolls on. We are going to be right back on Nintendo Treehouse Live with Dauntless. So don't go anywhere. Thanks for watching this one, guys.